Oh my gosh, hello everyone. My name is Lenny and it has been a while. It's been a while since I posted, did reading, did anything actually. The last time I remember it was I think a few days before May started was the last time that I posted anything of like my own content on social media. And it's funny because I already did the things. I think I finished filming May readings and all of that. I've prepared like daily tarot, and then I just felt, this feels like a good time to retreat. So I did. I didn't post anything. I stopped posting whatever. And it's been about a month, a little over a month, and I'm just happy to. It felt like now it feels like the right time to go back into um, doing a reading, reading cards again for everyone outside of myself. So there, we're gonna do June readings. So it's gonna be like the tiny messages. We're gonna start small. I'm gonna start small, going back into it. I'm gonna start with tiny messages for all the signs. So it's gonna be for your rising, sun, moon, Venus signs. Let's do that. If you want to do all your personal placements, why not? But then yeah, those four placements: rising sign, sun, moon, and Venus signs. In just watch for those watch for those signs of yours. And yeah, before I start, I'm gonna do like some quick announcements, that kind of situation. So number one, is if you haven't already, you can consider subscribing to your girl here, subscribing to this channel. That would be great. If you also want to connect with me on social media through Twitter and Instagram, I'm gonna leave the links in the description. Number two, which is super important part, is by the time this goes up, I haven't done it yet, but I've revamped my readings. I did some some internal thinking, like in thinking about it and stuff, and I realized that while I do like some of the readings I've been offering, some of the others I kind of like not so much. So I have a new type of reading that you can get, and and all of the others, it's just there. I have new readings, so if you want to check them out and if you want to get a reading with me, that would be amazing. I would love that. It's also in the description. So there. Do I have any more? Oh yeah, I'm actually thinking about getting like buy me a coffee. It's like Patreon, but it's different. So I'm thinking about getting that. It's like a subscription type thing. So if you have any ideas on what you would want to see me do over there, let me know, because I've planted the seed and it's an idea, so I'm open to like suggestions and things like that. So there. So yeah, those are the three big announcements. Yeah, and I'm gonna start. So I'm just gonna shuffle what sign I'm gonna go with first, and then we're gonna get a tarot card, 2 oracle cards, and then we're gonna get one of these life aspect cards for which life aspect you would want to put your focus on for this month of June 2021. We're almost at the end of the first half of the year. It's amazing. So without further ado, let us start. Which sign is going first? Capricorn. I know it's a little strange that we're starting with Capricorn and not all the other signs, but here we are. So clearing the space there. Just gonna get some, oopsie, and dami. We're gonna go with this. Then let's just get another one. a lot of things that want to be said, and I think it's all surrounding this Three of Pentacles card, which is recognition for you Capricorns. Ooh, okay, let's get another one. So with the threes are about, if I'm not there, so we have for you Capricorns the Three of Pentacles, which is recognition. I want to put this in the center. We have the Three of Cups, which is friendship, and we have the Six of Swords, boundaries. Okay, here is what I am getting for you Capricorns. You want recognition. So I'm really getting that the reason why there's a lot of cards that came out for you just then, but then Three of Pentacles is the only one that really flipped over, is because this is what sums up all of those other cards that I'm not going to think about anymore. You want recognition. Let's try to do this. There. You want recognition. You want recognition for your actions. You want recognition for the things, all of the wonderful things that you've done. Just everything, right? There's a lot of... And with the friendship, it's like from your friend groups. I'm just gonna take this literal first. Stay with me. I don't know if I'm gonna go deeper, but we'll see. You want recognition specifically from your friend groups, specifically from the people around you. You want to be able to hear that you've done a good job, that everything that you've done is amazing, and that all of it is good, and everything, just that everything you've done so far, all in all the aspects, everything that you've done is good and it's amazing, and you just want to hear that. You want to hear that from your friends, from your family, from your colleagues, co-workers, from your lover, your partner, you know, and from the world. It's like more of it's like a big thing. You want you want this type of, you're such an amazing person, you did such a good job. You want that constant validation, that recognition. But then at the same time, what I'm getting here, especially with the Six of Swords, which is boundaries, it's like, are you, like, the question is, for what are you doing all of these things? Is it just for recognition, or is it not something more? Is it not for you? Is it not for your own happiness and your own satisfaction and really reaching for your own goals? So that's the question there. Are you really doing the things that you're doing because that's what you really want to do? Or are you just doing it because you are so caught up in looking for this external validation, this external recognition? And here with the Six of Swords, I'm getting that, it's that latter bit of, you're doing things so that you're seen by others, and you want to be seen by others. It's like being performative. It's like, here, see, look at what I'm doing for you, look at what I'm doing for everyone, I'm so amazing. And while it's good to, you know, it's a human thing that of course we would want to get validation and recognition from our peers, from our family, for the things that we do. It's more important that what you're doing is actually the thing that you want to do. Put up those boundaries. Do you really want to do all of the things that you're doing? And not even like, do you want it? Is it really good for you? Is it really healthy for you to be so just caught up in doing the things because that's what will get you the most attention, because that's what will get you the most, like, recognition of, oh, you're doing such a good job? But that's not really, like, on a deeper soul level, like, you know, there's something that's not completing you. Maybe this is something really good and it's giving you that happiness and satisfaction, but then on a deeper level, it's like, you know that in your gut there's something missing from this. And June is a good time to really set those boundaries. June is a good time to think about, what am I really doing the things that I'm doing right now for? Am I really doing it because on a soul level this is what is good for me? Or am I doing this because it's really it's really just for the sake of, you know, performing for my friends, performing for the people who who surround me. I hope I'm getting the message across, but that's just really that. You want to get recognition from outside, but are you really recognizing and are you really getting that validation from within? If you're not, it's time to look at it in those terms. It's time to look at it in terms of what really would make me happy on a deep soul level. And is what I'm doing right now satisfying that? And it's time for you to start doing those things that really would satisfy you on a soul level, regardless of how much external validation you get. Because at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter how many people are cheering for you on the outside. What matters is, are you happy with yourself? Are you really happy with yourself? And are you really, you know, going to bed happy? It's like, oh, I did what was right for my soul today. Okay. So for your oracle cards, we have children. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. So maybe what you would want to do involves children, like on a soul level, what you really want to do involves children. Or it's also like listening to your inner child here. Listening to your inner child, like what is your inner child telling you? And what you really want for yourself, what you really want on a soul level. Your inner child knows more than you think, okay? And then we have baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So there. Before it makes sense. It's not about getting the recognition that you need from the outside. It's about getting the recognition and the validation you need from within. And then the life aspect that you would want to focus on, or that would need your attention for this month, is your energetic health, your energetic body. It's those boundaries. It's it's the boundaries. It's who are you letting in? How much of your energy are you giving away, and are you just keeping it, you know, just all the way like satisfying other people, getting that validation from inside, and you're not really getting the validation from within. So it's all of that there. We're starting. Damn, we're starting. We are back. So there, that is the reading for you, Capricorns. Yeah. So I hope this I hope this resonates with you, Capricorns, rising sun, moon, Venus, and I hope to see you in the next reading. I'm gonna move on to the next sign. Wait, let me just get these out of the way here. The next sign, I'm gonna show you the shuffling because it's fun. Pisces. There. We're starting with the older signs. Isn't that it, right? Like the Pisces is like the one that represents the oldest age. It's interesting how we're getting these signs first. Okay. So let's start. We have the first card that came up is the Five of Cups, which is hope. There. So Pisces, rising sun, moon, Venus. I'm gonna forget to say those. And then we have the Four of Cups, awareness. And then strength, courage. So there. I really like how the Five of Cups is represented as hope in this deck, because it really is that point of, yes, it's like here, okay, we're going from the 4 to the 5, right? So we're moving forward in terms of the cups, in terms of emotional fulfillment and happiness, and just that emotional healing. So from the 4, it's like it's awareness of where you might have lacked in certain aspects, or where you might have blocked yourself emotionally, or just like where you're feeling that dissatisfaction with yourself and with your life. There is that awareness there, and it's like you're finally realizing that maybe I really didn't do well in this, and I'm just really wallowing up in my own sadness, and in my own like, why did I do it in the wrong way? Why did I do this? I could have done it better. And it's more of that waking up. I'm reminded, like, when you're angry and you really don't, it's like when you're angry and you don't know what you're doing, and like how much damage you're doing to another person until you're done being angry. It's like, it's kind of like that. Like when you're angry and you react towards another person, you tend to, maybe you have the tendency to say things that you don't really mean. And then afterwards, you kind of get sobered up again, and it's like, oh my god, why did I say that? Why did I say that? Why did I act like that? I really didn't mean it. It was in the heat of the moment. But then it's also awareness that even if you didn't mean it, and even if it was in the heat of the moment, it still happened. You still did it. And it's important to really understand that even if you didn't mean it, even if it was in the heat of the moment, even if you'll forget that you did it in like 15 minutes, you know that the damage has been done. You've already said those words. You already did that action that you really didn't mean. And now it's the time for moving forward. Like from here, what are you gonna do? Because there's no use of wallowing in that despair. It's important for you to recognize it, which is why the awareness card is here. Like, even if you didn't do it to another person, even if you did it to yourself, right? And it's kind of, it's a lot damaging to yourself as well if you do it to yourself. Like, you're stuck in this cycle, and you're really having that dissatisfaction with yourself, and so you do things that are not healthy to yourself, and then afterwards you feel, oh my god, why did I do that to myself? Things like that. You're recognizing that it's wrong. You're recognizing that it's really not from your truest and deepest intentions. You don't mean it, but then it still happened. You still did that. That's taking responsibility for your actions, no matter how much you really don't resonate with whatever you said or did. It's still the truth. It still happened. And now it's moving forward. Okay, it happened. I'm taking full responsibility for my actions or inactions. Now what am I gonna do? And take this month as a sign of it's a new, you're turning a new leaf. You're taking responsibility. Now what are you gonna do about it? Now what are you gonna do to make things better for the other person, or make things better for yourself? If now that you have the awareness that maybe you're not treating yourself well, even if it is in like the heat of the moment or whatever, now what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? That really is the question for you this June. What are you gonna do to make things, to turn things, or maybe to move forward? To move forward, how are you gonna say sorry to the people you've hurt? How are you gonna say sorry to yourself? How are you gonna say, in a way that is truest for you? How are you gonna say, I'm gonna take responsibility for my actions or inactions, and I'm gonna make things better from here on out? How are you gonna apologize to the people you've hurt? How are you gonna apologize to yourself whom you have hurt? How are you gonna turn things around so that you start to feel this hope, this happiness again for yourself, and you also get to extend that to other people? And that takes a lot of courage. That takes a lot of strength. Even just saying sorry. Saying sorry in in a way that you mean it, that's very vulnerable and that's very open. And that takes a lot of courage. And I'm reminded, like, of how saying sorry or apologizing comes in 3 parts. It's saying I'm sorry, why, and then saying what are you saying sorry for, because you can say, you know, I'm sorry and then it's done, and it's like, why did you say sorry, and then what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do with the sorry? Because it's easy to say sorry, but it's another layer of really meaning it and having that awareness and having that consciousness of saying, okay, this is what I promise I will do or not do the next time. So, and maybe that's even easier, you know, to have that conversation with other people, but it's harder to say it with yourself. So I'm getting that it's either for other people or it's with yourself. In whatever case, you're ready for that next level of, you really want to start feeling genuinely happy, genuinely fulfilled, and it's really with that awareness of how you may have not been giving that to yourself, and by extension with others, to others. I don't know my prepositions. So there. That's a lot. This is a lot of things for we're starting with a lot. And I'm happy about that. It's like, welcome back, Lenny. Here it is. Here's heavy messages. Charot. But it's really fun. Like, because it's really fun, like, making, you know, like, putting happiness back into your space and into your life, into your body, and by extension, like, vibrating more of that happiness with other people. It's such a fun thing, like, mending those relationships. It doesn't have to be, you know, such a drag. You don't have to fight tooth and nail just to mend those relationships, whether that's with you or others. It's really about just doing it with yourself, and, you know, just making things easy for you. Like, you're ready to say so. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we're gonna start with this one. Options. Consider the career possibilities that are open for you. In this case, I really do see, like, for some of you, there can be, like, career options that are being open, and maybe that is that part of you that's, like, awareness that maybe you're not in the type of, like, being in the career you're in is such a disservice to you, and it's not fulfilling you emotionally. So, you know, that moving forward, like, how do you make it up to yourself? It's really considering the career possibilities and having the courage to say that this is not the career for me anymore. Or it's also with the whole with what I said a while ago. It's considering the options of how you can make it up to yourself and how you can make it up to other people. How can you be, you know, like, emotionally be more fulfilled with others, for, like, with yourself and with others, whatever I said a while ago. And then we have here, your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. So there, creative accountability. On some level, you are co-creating your own life. So even these things that you may find dissatisfaction in, on some level, you co-created it. So it's not saying that, you know, it's not like a doom and gloom thing. It's more of, hey, I'm co-creating it. If I can create this level of life, maybe I can create something different. And you can, your life is a canvas. You can choose a new option just like that. You can choose a new option just like that. You can choose a new reality for yourself, and you can choose to get back, parang parang support another type of reality for yourself if you want to. And then the life aspect that will need your attention for this month, you may want to pay attention to, is your spiritual health. Woohoo! That is really good. I wonder what's gonna happen to you spiritual health wise. It's really interesting. But there it is, Pisces. That is the reading for you. I hope this resonated. I hope this helps. And we are gonna move on to the next sign. I'm just gonna loop here. What am I saying? Okay. And here. Okay. Then let's see what sign is next. Virgo. Okay. Can you see? Virgo. Virgo rising, sun, moon, Venus. We'll get your cards first and then we'll see what's going on. Whew. Yawning. Okay, Virgo. These are your cards for the month of June. You have the Eight of Pentacles with opportunities. We have Six of Pentacles, gifts. I'm just like, that's how you say the word. Okay. And then we have the Hanged Man, limbo. Okay. So this month, Virgo, is going to be amazing. I can already feel it for you. Opportunities. Lots of opportunities coming for you for this month, and it's going to be super amazing. And here's the thing with these opportunities. They're going to be a bit unpredictable in a way, in the way that they're going to come in, because you have the Six of Pentacles here, which is gifts. So I'm really getting here's like a message. There's going to be a lot of opportunities and a lot of ways in which you will get the type of material wealth that you want, whether that's money, or it's mostly money. But it's also like in other ways, and like really getting that happiness that you want, especially in this material world. So like with some of your possessions and things like that. But it doesn't always like the money that can come in for you doesn't always have to come from your career or from your work. You getting like the material things that you want, say you need a new phone or you need a new laptop, things like that, that doesn't always have to come from you buying the thing. With gifts here, it's like expect the unexpected. Maybe with you're wanting to get money, maybe someone will just give you some cash and like, hey, this is gonna be for you, right? Or this is a good thing. Like, I was writing down some of my goals for. I just celebrated my birthday a few days ago, and so it's a new like year for me, right? So I wrote down things that I really wanted to accomplish in the next year. So up until my birthday next year. And one of the things that I really wanna have or get is a sewing machine, a new sewing machine, a more portable one. And so at first I wrote down buy a new sewing machine, and then I was like, no, wait, I'm gonna erase buy, I'm gonna write get. So like I'm gonna get to have a new sewing machine within the next 365 days. And whether that's through me buying it, through like the money that I will earn or will receive, that feels better. that word feels better. So whether that it's through money that I receive throughout the next 365 days, or it's through maybe someone will just go like, hey, I have this amount of money. You said you wanted to get a sewing machine. Come on, let's get it for you. I'm gonna give it to you as a gift. Right? And so, whoa! Right? It's like, Wait, that's wow. I'm already like feeling that, like, ooh, that feels really good. So a lot of opportunities coming in for you starting this month. This is just the start of it, Virgo. Starting this month. And it doesn't have a particular form. Like I said, you're receiving, you want to receive money this month, you're gonna get it, and at the same time it may not come in the package that you want. Money doesn't have to just come from your career, from the work that you do. It can also be with gifts. I'm just getting like lots of gifts. And with the Hanged Man here, I'm gonna get here. We're getting here. It's really these opportunities that some of them may come, or a lot of it actually. There's this really huge, like, implication. Like, this is really saying here with the Six of Pentacles for me that it's not just gonna come in through, like, you don't necessarily have to give something in order to receive something, is what I'm getting here. It's not gonna be like in the explicit manner of, like, with work, right? With like a career or a job, it's like it's a very explicit thing of you do the work, you get paid for it, and that's like the ideally equal exchange of that. But with here, it's just like being in this state of calm despite the uncomfortable or unusual circumstances you may be experiencing right now. Despite that, just keeping in this calm state with the Hanged Man. Like, the Hanged Man is chill. It's like they're upside down because they choose to be upside down. It's kind of like that. It's like since you're choosing to be in this state and you're choosing to flow through the current circumstances in your life the way that you are, just being you, that is really what's allowing these gifts to come through. And again, it doesn't, like, you don't necessarily have to give in order to receive, but it's just like being in this state is what is going to help you open up to receive a lot of this more. So I understand the universal law of giving and receiving, but with here, it's just like the way that you give is just by being in this state of openness and receptivity, being open to that, and then the gifts are coming through. Woo! I'm releasing so much energy right now with the burping. I hope I'm getting the message across. So yeah, lots of opportunities, but you don't necessarily have to give in order to receive. It's just lots of gifts coming in. Lots of gifts. Maybe you find like a certain check suddenly, or maybe what what's going on. Maybe suddenly you realize that, oh, maybe someone owes you from like 10 years ago, and they're like, hey, I want to buy you something because you something like that. It's not, doesn't have to be like a give and receive type thing. That's just what I'm saying. And aside from staying in this Hangman state of being comfortable and in flow and with practicing ease, despite the circumstances, it's also what these opportunities are doing. They're helping you click some pieces back in, like pieces back in place, so that you can move forward now, so that you can finally be like, okay, let's move forward from this Hangman state, so that I don't have to stay in this tree for too long now. Okay. So your oracle cards are music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. So maybe the opportunities that are coming in are related to music, especially if you want to set up a career, like a career in music, or maybe you're receiving messages through music. Those are the gifts that will really help you move forward. And losing your grip. That's what I said here. And here, like Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. So you don't have to hold on to any specifics and get worried about any specifics. Just let God in. Let the universe do its thing of being like, hey, here's the thing. So let's see. The life aspect that would probably need your attention the most is with your energetic health. Just being really conscious about your energy and where it's going, and is all of your energy with you. Like bring your energy back in. How can you increase your energy levels? Just things like that. Okay, Virgos, thank you so much for watching. I hope this resonates. I hope this helps. And I'm already packing up so that we can move on to the next sign. Wait. And the next sign is Taurus. Ooh, it's interesting. Taurus, rising sun, moon, Venus. And yeah. Let's get your tarot cards first. Okay. So, Taurus, we have the Hermit, Wisdom, the Four of Pentacles, Stability, and Two of Swords, Difficulties. Whew, this is interesting. The first hit that I got for you, Taurus, is that take this month as a time to just like go inward with the Hermit, and I'm getting here like reconcile some things that need to be reconciled within you, and that's really what will bring out a lot of those lessons. I'm getting like integration time. So because a lot of things happened, and in order for you to reconcile these difficulties, these difficult times that have happened, I'm not really seeing this as like difficult times are ahead, none of that. But there are difficulties as part of the life that you've experienced, and I'm really seeing here that in order to integrate a lot of the things that you've learned from these difficulties, and in order to have more of that stability, in order for you to have more of that stability in your life, in the way that it's like that comfortable, easeful stability. It's not like you being very rigid, because in like traditional tarot, both the Two of Swords and the Four of Pentacles look to be stable, look to be cards that are at ease. They look like it on the surface, but then when you look at it like on another level, it's more of the Two of Swords is more of a defensive. The Two of Swords in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot has a more defensive stance, and then the Four of Pentacles has a more of like really this protective, rigid, like clenchy stance. So for you to have that stability without the difficulty, or without the whole being so defensive or being overprotective about it, June would be a great time for you to integrate all of the learnings that you've had so far, and have the wisdom for it, or like have the wisdom for it. What did I say? It's really integrating all the things that you've learned so far, and and it's like you're able now to create your own reality and to reconcile your reality with the reality that you really want for yourself moving forward, is really what I'm getting here. So take this time to rest. Take this time to act. It's like an active type of rest. You're not just sleeping your days away and like I'm taking a self-care break. But it's also more of that you're taking this break from distractions, from outside like influences, in order to really look into what has happened in your life so far. Maybe even just so far this year. Lots of things have happened, and now you're in this place wherein you have enough of that stability to go more inwards. To go inwards and to really integrate everything that you've learned thus far, and really pick out the pieces from your experiences that you would want to carry with you in the next half of the year. Okay, so take this time to just integrate. That's what I'm getting here. Take this time to integrate, to be this hermit dude here, and come out of this month with much more wisdom and knowledge, and just knowing about yourself and knowing about the next steps that you want to do in your life moving forward. Okay, and then what else am I getting here? So in this time of integration, it's okay to be a little bit more defensive of your time. I'm also getting that it's okay to be more bit defensive about your time, and a bit more rigid about your boundaries, and it's like, I'm only available at this time and this time if you want to talk to me, or I'm not gonna overextend in terms of work, and I'm only working for however many hours a day is the requirement for you. Not going over that right now because I did a lot in the past few months already. Just doing that because you need all the time that you can get for yourself, especially in this time of integration. You really need that time for yourself. Okay, so yeah, can be a bit more I'm already over with work for today. You can catch me tomorrow. Turn off your notifications, and maybe you wanna turn off your internet or things like that, or log out of your things for work to have that time with yourself. If you want to turn off your data or your Wi-Fi for your phone so that you really have this distraction free moment with you in every day, that would be great for you as well. There. And then here are your oracle cards. First, you have teaching. You inspire young people to learn. There. And it's also, yes, you can be a teacher. Maybe you're in the teaching like industry. Do you say that for teaching? Or yeah, maybe you're in this education setup, or maybe doing this for the month, really giving yourself the time to integrate and to be in this hermit mode, is really teaching others to do the same as well, to value their time in that way as well. Then you also have surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Juicy. Oh, so yummy. Take this hermit time as well to really give yourself the pleasure that you deserve. Give yourself that happiness. Take yourself out on dates every night. Give yourself like a bubble bath or things like that. That's gonna be super fun for you. Make this integration time as productive in a very authentic way for you, and also a lot pleasurable. So give yourself lots of time to rest, lots of time to enjoy and have fun, and play with your body, dance and sing and do all of that stuff. And then the life aspect that would really want your attention this month is your mental health. So yes, taking this time to integrate and be in hermit mode really is gonna be super helpful for you and your mental health for this month. Okay, Taurus, so that's all I have for you. I'm gonna back away. And yes, I hope this resonated, and I hope this helped you, Taurus. we are gonna move on to the next sign, which is, oh, with that, all the earth signs are done. Yay! So I'm really starting to wonder like how long my video will take as I'm shuffling for the next sign. Leo. Hello, Leos. Rising, Sun, Moon, Venus signs. I'm gonna get your cards and we're gonna start the reading for June. Oh, okay. I just really feel happy seeing the Six of Cups. Like that's the Six of Cups are a vibe all the time, and I feel really happy when I see this card. Okay, Leos. So for June 2021, you have the Queen of Swords, power, yes, you got the power. The Wheel of Fortune, fate, and kilig. The Six of Cups, memories. Okay, so here is I love it, Leos. Okay, your reading for this month is wonderful. And it really starts with you reclaiming your power. It really starts with you understanding that you are the co-creator of your life and you have a say in where you want to go next. You have, because with the Queen of Swords, she's not just power, she's also this really clear-headed boss that knows where she's going and is not taking any BS. She's not taking any BS, and she's not taking any crap for this is how I want, this is where I want to go, this is the direction I want my life to lead, and anything that is not in alignment with that, I'm not accepting it. So I'm only accepting what is in fullest and highest alignment for the type of life that I want to live for myself, for the type of person I am becoming, my highest, my next level version, or the highest version of myself. And being clear what the highest level looks like, the next level of you looks like, and really clearing yourself up to receive any and all that is in alignment with that, and ready to cut off bit ruthlessly, if I may say so myself, anything that is not in alignment with that. And that's wonderful, because with you reclaiming your power and you really getting clear on that, getting clear on the next level version of you and the person that you are coming into and the type of life that you want to live, and you're starting to live all of these pieces that the universe wants to bring in for you, whether it's things that the universe really wants to bring in for you, or things that you it's like part of your soul contract, which is, it's kind of like they're kind of similar in a way, because these things, the fate and memories, they're things that really are meant for you for this lifetime. They're really the things that you promised yourself that you would achieve in this lifetime no matter what. Okay, and being clear about your next level version is also opening yourself up to say, hey, I'm ready for this, I'm ready for what is meant for me. And you're claiming that. You're very much claiming that, and you're clearing the space. It's like you're clearing up the land for these things that are for you by fate and for you because of the promises that you made yourself in your past lives. They're ready. You're getting your land ready so that they can come in. And they can come in the most easeful, not difficult way possible. And say they just appear. And Know that and understand that. And these things that the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups, all of the ease and the abundance, the wealth, the happiness, the love, the people that you're meant to meet and the people that you're meant to be with in this lifetime, they may not come yet this month, because the focus of this month is you reclaiming your power and you really getting clear on where you want to be and what type of you you're moving towards and what type of life you're moving towards. That's the most important piece in this month. You're getting clear on that. You're getting clear on yourself, and you're just getting rid of anything that tells you otherwise. Anything that tells you that you're not enough, you don't deserve it. None of that is true. You deserve it. It's already promised. It's already promised to you that everything you desire is yours. And I heard this from one of the people that I follow, or from a lot of the people that I follow, like on the internet, on Instagram and like that, is that those desires would not have been put in you if you were not meant to have them. Okay, you have those desires because you're meant to have them. You're meant to achieve them, or to just have them in this lifetime. They weren't put there just to be like, oh, I wish that would come true. No, you're meant to have them. And so it's time for you to claim it. And something that what you desire is something better. Because we don't even know what we want until, I want this next level, right? And so this month is clearing your space and clearing the land, so that everything that you want to come in for you, which is, by the way, fated, it's already promised. It's already in, if you believe in like the contracts, and if you believe in the incarnation, things like that, it's already promised. You already promised your soul that your soul already promised that it would happen for you in this lifetime. And it's already all the things there. It's fated, it's promised. You're just getting ready for it. Okay, so get ready starting this month. Clear the space, reclaim your power. Okay. And then for your oracle cards, we have talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. And then we have earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. There. So what I'm getting first with talk to your angels is that if you're unclear about like what am I welcoming, what am I reclaiming my power for, what am I clearing up my land for, it's like talk to your angels. Get in the state of like in the state of meditation, in a state of quiet and calm. And if you don't believe in angels, consult with your inner self. Like consult your gut. I really like asking my gut, or like parts of me, as if they were other people, because that really helps me in like really giving them a voice. I like doing that because I do sometimes have difficulties in talking to the different parts of me as they are part of me. So sometimes I talk to them as if they're other people. Hey God, what do you want? And they say food, or they say sleep. And then ask for divine guidance, whether it's through the angels, or through the universe, through God, or through yourself, through that inner knowing that we all have. And then earth pulsing, slow down, spend time in nature. Again, you don't have to worry about these things that are coming. You don't have to worry about them not coming, because they are. It is fated. What you're doing now is you're getting ready and you're reclaiming your power. You're getting ready to be that person who welcomes these things that are fated for you. Right? I just paused and like, what am I gonna say? There. So, chill down, relax. A lot of these things of reclaiming your power and getting clear on what you want also happen in this time of slowing down. So, talk to your angels, talk with your inner self, with your inner knowing, and slow down, because it is in this time of relaxing that you really, I really want this life wherein I can take a bath for like 2 hours every single day and not worry about money coming in. Or I really like this time that I can spend an hour every meal and savor each and every bite. That's when these things come in. The life that you want to live for. That again is fated. That's how these things start, being brought up into your consciousness, is through slowing down. It's through talking with your inner knowing. It's talking to your spiritual team, your angels. And yeah. And the life aspect that would want your attention for this month is physical health. So, reconnecting with your power, and here the slowing down and talking to your angels, it really can be achieved by also taking care of your physical health. Physical health is, it's also, it's not just, it's like everything in your physicality. So how you eat, how you sleep, how you move your body, how you beautify your body as well, what kind of clothes do you wear. I like to put all of that in under physical health, just anything to do with your body. So there, you would want to really focus on your physical health as well this month. Okay, Leos, so that's it. That's all I have for you. I hope this resonated and I hope this helps. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna pack this up. And then we're gonna move on to the next sign, which is, let's see, Aries. Ooh. Okay, Aries, rising, sun, moon, Venus. I'm gonna shuffle the cards and we'll see what comes up. Okay, so Aries, you have the Nine of Cups, good fortune, make a wish. If you haven't already, go make a wish right now. It's coming true. First of all, you have Eight of Cups, doorways, the Chariot, movement. So, it's so lovely, because we have this forward movement again, and it's really wonderfully represented by this Chariot card, because we have the Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups, and very literally, if I'm just looking at it literally, it's like you're moving out for this June, yeah, June 2021. You're moving out of this old, like, the only word I can say, it's paradigm. It's like an old way of living. It's in whichever life aspect it really resonates for you. It can be a physical, logistical movement, and it can be with something else, just moving forward, opening a doorway and stepping into that doorway to a whole new type of living that is bringing you this next level of emotional fulfillment, this good fortune. And it's good fortune in terms of, it can be in terms of money, it can be in terms of you finally have a career that you're happy with and it's like a next level of your career, or it can also be just this whole, it's another level of you, it's another level of life that you're meant to live. And you're really starting to see this forward movement starting this month, and it's slow, and it's, I'm getting this just this feeling here of like this this decision for you to enter this doorway into this new paradigm, it took time to finally get you to, to be at this point of, okay, we're finally moving forward. So that's why here, as you're moving from the 8 to the 9, the Chariot is here to be like, whoop, and now we're like launching forward. It's like a little lurch forward like that of suddenly there's this fast momentum moving forward. And it's really great. I love it. And yeah, it's towards this good fortune. This, again, make a wish, because whatever you wish for, well, it's coming true. Like, it's starting to see form this month. And this can be like, the first part of your life, you stayed in this place, and then now you're at the 8 of Cups, and then this June is where that shift happens, and now you're in the next chapter of your life. Maybe even the next book of your life, And it's amazing. And there's this this feels very significant, because it does feel like a lot of things in your life thus far have been leading up to this shift. It's been leading up to this paradigm change. And again, once you fully embrace it, once you fully leave the paradigm where you're at right now, again, it doesn't have to be a physical place. It can be more of like a mindset, or maybe something you're doing with your career, whatever. Once you step out of that place and into this new place, really fully shift from the 8 into the 9, that's where you start to feel this movement, this sudden, like, lurch forward with the Chariot. And it's really good, and it's really amazing, and I'm super excited for you. Again, make a wish, because it's coming true. And it's it's because of everything that you've done thus far. It's because of everything that you've done thus far that is really helping you, like, with this good fortune. Like, the reason why all of your wishes are starting to come true, starting from this point onwards, is because you have done a lot of work thus far. And even this whole moving from the 8 to the 9, entering this new doorway for you, which is exiting this old life that you have and starting this new life, it's also been a lot of work for you to do that. A lot of mindset work, maybe a lot of deconstruction work as well. Maybe you don't even realize it, that that's what you've been doing, but you've done it, and it's amazing. And so now, yes, you do deserve all of this coming true for you, because you've done a lot of things to do it. And just because, because you are. You deserve all of this because you are. You deserve all your wishes coming true because you are. Just because you do. And you're here now, and you're here in this stage of, yes, it's happening. There is this forward movement that you could not even imagine. I can't even... And it's like when I say, like, it launches you forward, it really does. And you may feel like, oh! Suddenly everything is like, suddenly you're booked and you're busy and you're happy and things are happening for you, and it's all just wonderful things. Maybe even unexpected, but know that everything has happened for a reason, and everything now is happening for a reason. And I'm super excited for you. So these are your oracle cards. We have animals. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance, as the animals are part of your life's work. I'm really getting here, first of all, like, before I get the other oracle card, how did, like, for some of you, you may be meeting your like, your animal soulmate. I forget what it's called. But, you know, some of our soulmates can come in the form of animals or can come in the form of pets. And for some of you, you may be meeting them starting this month. Or you may start to have dreams about them, or you may start to get into contact with them on an astral level starting this month. So just, you know, be open to that. And then you have a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Ah, what did I say? What did I say? There. Okay, it's happening. A new earth, a new life, a new chapter for you. It's happening. It's happening. Just keep holding the faith. Always keep the faith. Okay? Keep holding the vision. And then the life aspect that would want your attention this month is your interpersonal relationships. Interesting. Like, for whatever reason, they're just coming up this month. And it maybe it can be good to reconnect with some friends or some family members, you know, things like that. And that is it for you, Aries. That's what's happening for you for the month according to the cards. I hope that it resonates and I hope it helps. Yay! I'm gonna pack these up. Okay. And what is the next sign? Sagittarius. So we are in the second half of the signs. 6 down and 6 to go. So I'm gonna start. Okay. Oh, the 2. Okay. Okay, so we have 6 of Wands, success. Congratulations, Sagittarius. I just wanted to say that. Congratulations, because yeah, all of these are like, yes. 10 of Pentacles, contentment, and justice, balance. Okay, so Sagittarius, rising sun, moon, Venus signs. It's like everything is going back into balance for you. It's like everything is, you're seeing things as like, ooh, things are happening as it should. You're getting to that level of and I'm getting here with the 6 of Wands. It's like it's a huge thing that happens where it's like such a huge cause for celebration. It's this huge moment of success, of this, like, maybe you get a deal, that it's a huge deal that you've been waiting for, that you've been really working towards, or it's this, you achieve this next level benchmark that you've been slowly working towards or slowly manifesting for yourself. And with this big benchmarker, like indicator of success that you've reached, you suddenly feel like you're finally able to feel this contentment and balance, and it's like things are finally clicking into place. It's all finally clicking into place, and it's with both in an internal and an external sense. Like here with the 10 of Pentacles, maybe finally you can get to move into the new house that you've really wanted, or you finally pay off the debt, like that last bit of debt that you have, or what else? Maybe you have now enough of the finances that you need to, move forward in the next year, and you know that with this success benchmark, it's only gonna get better. And then internally as well, like, I'm just getting here that there's no more need to worry. There's no more need to be anxious about what's coming in for the next month, or is it happening for me next month or next year. Like with whatever is happening for you for June, after that, you're gonna be set. And things are finally, you feel like you're able to balance everything again. Like, there's no more like reason for you to feel that things are not within your grasp. Like, if you're someone with kids, right? Maybe, okay, finally I have this, like, my kids are in school and I'm able to pay for their tuition, and I also have time to help them out with their homework, and my business is going well, or work is going well, and I have this financial lock-in that now everything is good. Things like that. Like, the puzzle pieces are clicking in a way that now, okay, everything is good now, and I don't need to worry for the next at least year. There's no need to worry for me at least for the next year, and I know that there's no need for me to worry even after that year, because I know that everything moving forward is now fine, and I now have a grasp of everything that I need and so much more. So it's just that, yeah, it's that it's that ease and that sigh of relief that, yes, finally it's happening for me. And I'm getting that this is a more of a, it takes a couple of months before everything finally locks in, but it is starting this June, is what I'm getting. And whether this success is more of internal, like a more internal success, which is a more of a mindset work type thing, or it's more of an external type of success, which is again more career related or financial related, things like that, know that it is exactly what you need to move forward in this move forward in this life with much more ease, with much more contentment, with much more balance. I'm just repeating the words. With much more ease. Yeah, I'm just getting ease, a lot of ease. Things feel easier to handle now than ever before. Okay, and congratulations. Just wanted to say that. Congratulations. So here are your oracle cards. You have oracle cards. First of all, you are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So yeah, it's like you're now getting to that point where you are able to guide yourself, and there's not much of that worry anymore. It's like starting to feel a lot more easy to listen to yourself and to listen to your own internal guidance. It's getting a lot easier to do that starting this month. I'm just really happy for you. Again, whether the shift is more internal or more external, things are just really, yeah, whether that first click is more internal or external, everything, whether internal or external, starts to click into place well. Okay, and then whale and orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Ooh, this is so interesting. Where are you diving deep towards? So yeah, okay, for some reason, I'm just getting here, like, if you're able to share your story with other people, do it. Like, if you want to, like, maybe you don't want to share it until it's all done, like everything is all clicked into place, but just keep a record of it. And if you can, share it with others, even with your friends or the people closest to you. It's gonna be really, I think it's gonna be really important for you for some reason. Okay, and the life aspect that would want your focus on is romance. Ooh. So I see romance not just in terms of like a romantic relationship type sense, but it can also be about romancing yourself So finding more of that internal balance, like enough to be able to, you know, see yourself in that romantic way again. Go take yourself out on dates. Really finding that joy and that more of like mystery and wonderfulness that life has to offer this month, starting this month for you. Okay, Sagittarius, that is all that I have for you. I hope this resonated and I hope this helps. I'm gonna back on. And we're moving into what's the next sign? Libra. Hello. Okay, so Libra, rising, Sun, Moon, and Venus. We're gonna see what's going on here. Libras, so you have 8 of Wands, communication. We have 9 of Wands, determination. And we have Page of Wands, innocence. So first of all, you have all the wands, and that's kind of telling me that this is very much related to something that you're very passionate about, or something related to your internal fire. So solar plexus chakra is jumping out at me. Like that connection between your heart, because it is green, your heart chakra and your solar plexus chakra. So like really, and I'm not reading the cards yet, it's more of just like with how the wands is, and it's like about your internal fire, something that you're very passionate about, and being really a magnetic match for it. So it's like matching yourself up, like, or it's like attracting yourself to the thing that you really passionately want. Right? Something that you really want to achieve for yourself. I'm just getting that here. But yeah, first of all, with 8 of Wands and communication, there's something coming in. There's a type of communication coming in for you that is I don't know if it's ultimately helpful or not. Like, I don't know how you're gonna take it. I really don't know how you're gonna take it. But it is something that is kind of important for you to know in order to finish this certain stage of your life. I hope I'm getting the message across. Okay, so here with the 8 of Wands, there's something coming in. There's communication coming in, and it may not be something that you would have wanted to get, but it's certainly something that you need. Because here, the next card that came out is the 9 of Wands, which is determination. And what more than the determination, the 9 of Wands is telling me a lot in terms of you're almost there. You're almost at the finish line of whatever this is that you need to keep on keeping on. Whatever this is that you need to hold on to, because it's almost over. Whatever communication is coming in is helping you with this. It's helping you understand what it is that you're going through here, that can help you finish this part of your life with more ease. This is so strange. This is so strange how this is coming. I hope this is resonating. Okay, so again, I'm not even getting like the oracle cards first, but let me see what life aspect this is about. emotional health. So it's something that has been, and for some reason, I don't know why romance, I'm just seeing romance and it like wants to come out. So, but more of emotional health. So, you can see there. Hello, I made this. Okay. So, something that will ultimately give you, like, this is something that's been weighing you down emotionally for a while now. I don't know how long, but it has been a while. And now you're receiving communication, you're receiving information regarding this thing. And now things are like they're slowly clicking into place. And it's like, okay, now that I have this, even though it's like, I may not have wanted to know this now. Or I may have wanted to know this before, but probably not now. But now that I know this, it's helping me push through. It's helping me push through with this process that I'm undergoing regarding this thing or these things. And when this is over, because it's gonna be soon over, we're in the 9 now, 9 of Wands. You know, you carrying this burden, this thing that's been weighing you down emotionally. When this is over, you know that you're able to put this down fully, completely. And when you say that you're never gonna touch it again, you're never gonna touch it again. And there are zero attachments anymore from you, because now you're able to like put this down properly. Because for some of us, it may be like, yeah, I can put this down properly now, but then there's still something at the back of your mind that's like, for some reason, it's like, are you not allowing me to move forward? Something like that. But now with this communication that's coming, regardless of what your initial feelings are towards it, it really is helping you move forward. And it's really gonna help you wrap everything up nicely. That will give you a lot of this it's gonna help you feel a lot lighter emotionally, and it's gonna help you really wrap up this this chapter well. And maybe the wrapping up of the chapter is not this month, maybe, or maybe it's coming by the end of the month. I'm not, it's still, I don't think it's this month, but this month is gonna help you reconcile a lot of the things relating to this thing that you've been carrying emotionally. And it is because of this information that's coming in for you. And with this Innocence card, it's just like, I'm just getting here that after this, because thanks to this communication, you're able now to go back into your roots and back into your innocence. Like, okay, I'm just getting like, yeah, I wasn't such a bad person after all, and you know, it really wasn't my fault. Or I'm finally able to put this down and to start a new chapter regarding this situation well. And it can be related to romance, because romance wanted to come up as well. So yeah, I'm just getting that. I hope I got the message across, because it's also new to me, like getting this type of message, which is a bit, I don't know what it's saying exactly, but it's like, that's what it's saying. So yeah, it's helping you get back into this innocence. It's helping you. I also see the Page of Wands as a recalibration card. So after you put this down, you're able to fully recalibrate your life. You're able to fully just be like, okay, where do I want to go next? And you don't have to carry all of this when you recalibrate. Like, you don't, when this is done and you're in the recalibration process, you don't even have to consider any of this anymore, because now you're back, not naman back to square one, but it's like this is over now. You don't have to carry this again. Okay. Okay. These are your oracle cards. Strength. Woo! Yes. Determination, strength. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Yes, yes, yes. Always remember that. And the great severing. Huh? Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So this is the beginning of the great severing for you. Severing means like the cut off, right? So this is the beginning of it. Like through this communication and everything I said. Great severing. Soften up to love. Okay? When you're feeling like you want to contract, try to open up and soften to love. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Libra. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this resonates and I hope this helps. Okay. And I'm just backing up. And then we are moving on to the next sign. We have 4 more signs. Gemini. Hello. Okay. Gemini, rising, sun, moon, Venus. Signs. Hello, hello. Can you? There's a yellow there. There. Okay. I'm just gonna get your cards first and we'll see what's going on for June. Whew. Okay. So for you, Geminis, we have 9 of Pentacles, gratitude, Page of Pentacles, new experiences, and 3 of Wands, freedom. Okay, so, okay, Geminis, the biggest message here is that gratitude, practicing gratitude, really incorporating gratitude into your life and into your practice, right? That is really what is helping you move forward and have the freedom that you desire, and for you to be able to have these new experiences, for you to be able to create new opportunities and new things for yourself. And it really starts with this gratitude practice. It really starts there. And it's so interesting because recently I have been playing around with this energy of gratitude, because when you're it can be a challenge to get used to practicing gratitude. It's like it's a muscle that you would want to cultivate for yourself, and it can be challenging to start doing it for the first time. So where are my it's a topic in one of these classes that I follow, and I really wrote something that I felt was really, I like it for me. Where is it? Oh, there. Because I was thinking about it, like, how do I practice gratitude? Because like I don't know how to do it. I don't know. It's difficult for me. Just interesting because I'm also a Gemini. And one of the ideas that I have for myself, which I am gonna try to do starting this month, is to practice awareness first. Like, even though it's gonna be hard, it can be hard to be like, to practice gratitude for the things that happen for you, or for me. I'm just gonna talk about myself for a little bit. It can be, maybe it's gonna be easier if I start with acknowledging or acknowledging what happens So like, because gratitude is a muscle, right? And if I can't go from 0 to 100, then maybe I'll start with 10, which is recognizing that it happens. So when I receive something, it's like, oh, I received this. That awareness for what's happening for you. I received this. Someone gave me this, or a new client called me. I'm able to film this video today. When I really wasn't planning to film until I don't know when. I'm on an indefinite break. But then this morning I felt like, I wanna make my June post now. Okay, so I recognize that I have this inspiration to film this video and to share these messages. What else? It was my birthday a few days ago, and I received this and this for my birthday. This happened for me. I was able to talk to this friend. All of these things, and by taking it, I also wanted to take it one step further, which is recognizing the things that not only I receive, but also what I give. So, because it's easy for us to be like, I'm not doing anything, I'm not contributing much. I know that that's true for me. But also it's like, maybe it was when you help a family member do something, or you set aside some time to be with a friend. You talk to your friend. That's also a type of giving. Or you gave this time for yourself to do something. There's a lot of things that we can be thankful for, but we don't really realize that we can be thankful for them. Like, even just having the time to give to someone else, like maybe to play with someone, or time to do this, to watch this reading, time for yourself to make plans for June, time for maybe help a family member out again. And then what you receive, it's like maybe starting with acknowledging those things, and then starting to say thank you for them. Because gratitude really is giving thanks for things. and I'm just starting to realize that the gratitude really starts with acknowledging that it happened. So maybe, you can start practicing that as well. Practice gratitude, but if it's difficult for you to start feeling that gratitude for the things that happen for you, or the things that happen in your life, maybe start just acknowledging it. Acknowledge what happened. Like, hey, I woke up at this time. I was able to eat this food. Things at work, it happened like this. Maybe work didn't go quite well, but I was still able to finish it. Just acknowledging those type of things. And this practice of gratitude, this practice of the acknowledgement of what happens in your life, and being more aware of what happens in your life, and being more present in your life, that is really what's gonna help you bring in these new experiences for yourself, bring in this freedom that you've been craving for yourself, and that you really want to, this freedom, this sovereignty that you want to have for yourself. And it's really good, it's really amazing for you to achieve all of this. And it really starts with, it's like seeing where you are right now, seeing you as you are in where you are right now, is what's gonna help you move forward into these things that you really want to have for yourself. Okay, so I hope I got that message across. Practice gratitude this month. And if gratitude is a bit of a difficult word to reach right now, acknowledgement. Start with acknowledgement. Start with being more aware and being more present in the experiences that you have in your life. On a daily basis, on a week, maybe even just on a weekly basis. Like, take some time every weekend or pick a day, and it's like, what are the things that happened this week that are kind of things that you remember? So maybe with the things that you've given, maybe the things that you've received, maybe just this highlights. If you can't categorize them that way, just highlights. Okay, and these are your oracle cards. Trust, yes, trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Yes, not just your career path, but just your path in general. Okay, trust yourself. That's really the most important piece here, is to trust yourself. And child of the cosmos. Oh, that's so beautiful. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Okay. So this, I just want to say this, that this, like the gratitude practice, that's part of, universal law. It's like a universal law that to some extent, we all follow. And and with this card, Child of the Cosmos, know that these codes are inherently inside you. Like, this just needs to be brought up to your conscious mind. Like, the reason why I'm saying this, it's not because this is something new to you. On the contrary, it's something that you, on a deep soul level, you have always known this. You've always known this gratitude. You've always known that you're meant for a type of sovereignty that maybe we can't even imagine right now. You know this. You know these codes. You know these rules, these laws. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. And this is just being said to you through this reading to help you bring this up to your conscious state, and for you to start consciously, intentionally doing it. Okay? Because it's different that you know it on a soul level. The effect is different when you start actually practicing it and bringing it into this 3D world. And finally, the life aspect that would want your attention for this month is your interpersonal relationships. So maybe practicing gratitude or acknowledging everything that happens, especially in terms of your interpersonal relationships. Maybe like, you say that, oh, I don't have any friends to talk to, but then just yesterday you were talking to a friend, you were just chatting with a friend, so acknowledging that. Yeah, maybe things are not as bad as you think they are. When you start seeing the things, maybe you can realize that maybe things are not as bad as I think, Okay, Gemini, that's the message I have for you for this month of June. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. And we are moving on to 3 signs left. Aquarius. Yeah, there. Hey, hello. Aquarius rising, sun, moon, Venus. Whew. Okay, now Aquarius. First we have the 7 of Wands, defense. Then we have the World, motivation. And then we have the Ace of Wands, new adventures. Yay! So, okay. What I'm getting here is that with the 7 of Wands and defense, I'm really getting here boundaries. It's so important for you, starting this month, or even like if you're already doing it, even more this month, to practice instilling your boundaries, or practice putting your boundaries out there and really moving it forward, both with yourself and with others. I was gonna say more so with others, but then it's like, nah, with yourself as well. It's like, it's really important for you to have these boundaries with yourself as well, because because it, first of all, it's for you, it's for your health, it's for your sanity, it's for your overall, you need it for your overall health. You don't want to keep over, like, you don't want to allow other people overstepping your boundaries just because you think that it's the right thing to do and it's the right thing to be, like, that's the only way to be of service to other people, and you're just leaving yourself up to be dried up, and like empty, and you don't want that. None of us want to give and give and give, and suddenly you're just left with nothing, right? So build up your boundaries, and it doesn't have to be super rigid. It doesn't have to be super, wait, okay, it doesn't have to be, I'm choosing your oracle cards, it doesn't have to be super, like, it doesn't have to be a 10 step rule or whatever. It can just be like, for yourself, okay, what were the boundaries that I'm setting up for myself starting this month? It can be like, for myself this month, it's gonna be, I wanna establish a sleeping schedule, like, because I wanna get in a solid 6 to 8 hours of sleep, because I know that I'm much more able to do a lot of things when I sleep well. And so I want to establish that for myself, and then also with what I eat, and then so like that those are the two things that I really want to start playing with in terms of boundaries for myself. And then in terms of boundaries with others, it can be like, if you have, if you're working in an office, or working in a company, it can be like, these are the only working hours that is mandated for us, so I'm only available for contact during these hours, and outside of it, I'm not. Or you can't contact me on the weekends unless it's like a super big emergency that cannot wait. So like, of course, you have that. It's like, yes, I have this boundary that you can't contact me on the weekends, but if it's really something very important, then fine. But it's really enforcing those boundaries with yourself and with others. And the reason why you would want to do that is because it's gonna be pretty important in the next phase of your life, which is coming. Because the World and the Ace of Wands are both here, and they're symbolizing like new chapters. The Ace of Wands, new adventures. The World is like a closing of the current chapter, moving into the next chapter. And just think about it, like, what version of you lives on the next chapter of your life, lives in the next chapter of your life, right? What does the next level version of you look like? They look like this. They have their shit together. They have their shits knits together. They have their boundaries well. They have the hot bod, or they're really healthy, things like that, right? And so, if anything, it's not just for your current health, it's also for your long-term health, and it's for you in this next chapter of your life. And there's so many things coming in for you that are really good. Okay, it's not just for the next chapter, it's for you now, okay? It's for you right now. There's a lot of good things coming in for you. Amazing things. Like what the Ace of Wands says, new adventures. With the World here, it's motivation. It's like this new thing that you would really want to put your best foot forward in for yourself. And one of the best ways that you're able to bring this in, that you're able to handle it when it comes in, is through having these boundaries. Having these boundaries with yourself, and having these boundaries with other people as well. see, the word here is defense. Like, be a bit more defensive for yourself. It's like, hey, can you help me do this? Wait, let me check my schedule. Can you like spend the rest of the weekend doing this thing? Is it really necessary for me to spend the weekend doing this thing? Hey, Lenny, eat some cake. Up. Is it healthy for my body to have cake? Right? Those types of things. Or maybe, you have this internal cravings and it's like, eat cake. But you're not, your body doesn't work well with cake. So why would you want to do that to yourself, right? Okay, so just all of that. Okay. And then, okay. I hope I got the message across here. Basically, I'm also seeing that there is this new thing that's coming in for you that's really, really good and really, really amazing. And it's something that you've wanted, but also it's something really different for you. It's a different type of lifestyle. Yeah, it's a different type of lifestyle. And one of the best ways that you can help really bring this new lifestyle in is through boundaries. Okay? So I'm going to go through your oracle cards. You have body work. Your life purpose involves body work such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. So if you want to, part of the boundaries that you can set for yourself can be in terms of body work. Taking care of your body. Okay? So it can be like, yeah, again, like what I'm trying to do is having that time for sleep, or maybe putting in some like 5 minutes of exercise every day, things like that. And then you have the void, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. So this is what I'm feeling here with the world and Ace of Wands, and this time of period for you overall is that this is like you're in this womb space, this creation space of things don't seem to be moving, but at the same, it's winter time. Things don't seem to be moving, but at the same time everything is being created in the way that they're meant to. And after this, birth, spring, baby, new chapter. And one of the best ways for you to be able to navigate this time well, this winter time, cosmic womb time well, this time of creation well, this pregnancy of sorts of something in your life that's about to be birthed into you, is through your boundaries. And the life aspect that is needing or wanting your attention most this month is finance. So it can be related to how you receive your money. It can be related to how, like, your relationship with money, your relationship with your finances, how you receive money can be related to these things. But of course, it's not just finances. It can be a huge overall thing, but it can be most greatly reflected through your finances. Okay, Aquarius, so there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps, and I hope you got something from it. I have 2 more signs left, so I'm just gonna do this. This one. Scorpio, hello. Scorpio rising, sun, moon, Venus. Let's get your cards first and see what's going on for you for the month of June. Okay, so for you, Scorpio, we have the Star, Wishes. So pretty, such a pretty card. And then you have the Nine of Swords, mental conflict. And then we have the Eight of Swords, restriction. Okay, so here's what's happening. Agad-agad. Here's what's happening, Scorpios. You want something. Obviously, you have the Star card here. You want something. This is something that you really want, and it's something that it's almost like you can't really imagine yourself not having this. It's that level of, this is something that I really want, and I know this is meant for me. And it's at that level of really, you desire this. It's this, you know, it's your wish. It's like when this person is pointing at the star, it's that star. Not any other star here. There's a lot of stars around it, but it's this star that I desire. And the star card is also filled with hope of you having it. And you can have it. Because like I said in one of the previous signs, it's like the desire was put in your heart because you're meant to have it, right? It's not just there for I wish I would have that, and it's gonna be like that for the rest of your life. You're meant to have what you desire. That's why it was put there in the first place. Now, here is the kink. There's mental conflict and restriction all up in your mental space. So, here's my question for you. If you want it so much, why are you stopping yourself from having it? Why are you stopping yourself from doing what needs to be done so that you can have it? Why are you stopping yourself from doing the work that needs to be done for you to have it? And then you're just ending up here in this whole cycle of, I want it, but I don't feel like I deserve it, or I don't feel like it's for me. I don't feel that, those things. And I understand what's going on. That, I've also been in this space, but this is me just like, hey, girl, tara na, let's go. I don't want to be like everything. I don't want to be like that because there's a lot. We're multifaceted and there's a lot of factors going into this. But most, or the biggest reason why you think or you feel that you're unable to get what you desire, unable to make your wishes come true, it's mental. And what I mean by that, it's all in your head. None of it is true. The reason why you don't feel like you deserve this, and the reason why you feel like the star is so far from you and like your desires are so far from you, it's all mental, meaning it's all in your head. And now this mental restriction is causing you to do things or to take actions in a way that keeps you further from your desires. I hope I'm making sense here. I hope I'm getting the message across. Because, yes, all of this, like, it's in your head. And it takes work it takes a lot of work, or, it just takes work for you to be able to finally free yourself from these restrictions, this mental conflict, this mental stress that you're feeling, the thought patterns that you have of, I don't deserve it, or I'll never be able to get it. It does take work for you to be able to get out of this and to be like, hey, I deserve it. Hey, I deserve this wish. I deserve this desire. I deserve to have it in its entirety. I deserve it. It takes work for you to finally say that you deserve it, and for you to mean it, and then for you to work to have it. But the thing is, the reason why you're getting further and further away from it, it's not just because of this mental blockages. It's not just because of the mental blockages. It's also the things that you have been doing that is being fed by these mental restrictions. Okay, so it's like what can I use as an example? Oh, okay. It's like the desire is to have the bikini body. You have a bikini body. If you're Filipino, you know the you know, there's this famous tuna brand that does the body competitions every year before. You know that brand. It's a big tuna brand. You want to enter that competition. That's the desire. To have a body so hot that you can enter that competition. That's the desire. I am laughing because I just remember it's not just the hot body, it's very specific that you want to enter that tuna brand's competition. Okay. So that's the desire. It's a wonderful desire to have a hot body, to have the bikini body, and to be able to wear two-piece, or to wear the, what do you call those? The shorts? No. The guys, I forgot. The board shorts there. With and everybody looks at the beach and it's like, whoa, they're so hot. That's the desire. The mental conflict, or the restriction that you have, the mental blockage that you have, is that you're never gonna have that bikini body. You're never gonna have that hot bod. And again, that's totally valid. Of course, it's valid that you have those thoughts, because maybe you've done the dieting thing. Maybe you've gone to the gym and it just doesn't seem to be working out. Part of it is maybe you just haven't found the perfect way of eating for you yet, or maybe you just haven't found the exercise that you really like for yourself, or maybe part of it is because of these blockages that you're having mentally. And it's one thing to have this, right? To have these blockages and go, but I still want it, so I'm gonna work through this. So even though I don't feel like I will ever get it, I'm still gonna try. And then maybe that's that type of work that you need to do in order to start to feel like, yeah, I think I'm gonna get it. I deserve it, But it's another thing to be like, I'm never gonna have that hot bod, so I might as well just eat cake every single day for the rest of my life. I have nothing against cake. But you also all know that cake is one of, you don't want to eat it every day if you want to have a healthy body. Not just, hot bod, tuna brand competition type body. But it's also just, for your internal organs and your organ systems and things like that. Anyway, so that's different. What you've been doing is you've been eating cake. And that is taking you way further from your goal, from your desire. That's taking you out of it more than the mental conflict, the restrictions, the mental restrictions. Okay, so what is the lesson here for you for June? What is the thing that you need to do for June? It's time for you to really look at these for what they are. They're in your head. And they're real because the restrictions are real because they're inside your head. But the wonderful thing about it is that they only exist in your head. And you can change them like that. So, right? So, we're not invalidating our thoughts here. The thoughts are real. The 8 and the 9 of Swords would not exist as cards if the thoughts were not real. And at the same time, the wonderful thing about the thoughts is that they're only in your head. They're not they're not an annoying roommate that you need to get rid of, or they're not something tangible that you have to physically remove from your life. The only way that these thoughts become, come up in a more tangible, physical sense is when you use these thoughts as fuel to do things that take you further away from the desires, like the cake situation. Okay. So, first of all, yeah, the biggest takeaway that you can have here is you can totally have what you desire. And the mental things they're real because they're inside your head, but the good thing is they're only inside your head. And you can change the contents of your mind just like that. I can't hear it. There. I'm gonna stop right beside the mic. There. Just like that. And I say just like that, but it really takes practice for you to be able to finally believe that these are not true. But it's so wonderful. Our mind is amazingly powerful. That if the mind can conjure up these blockages, these restrictions that make you feel that you don't deserve the desires, couldn't our mind also make ourselves believe another 10,000 reasons why you deserve it anyway, despite these restrictions, despite you feeling that it's not enough, that you're not enough, that you can't get it? Your mind can make up another 10,000 reasons why you do. And that's wonderful. And that's something you would want to, lean towards this month. If you really want to get into that tuna brand competition, you know what I'm saying. You know the ending of this, okay? You can do it. Just the narrative inside you is what needs to be changed. And most importantly, if you're doing the eating the metaphorical cake, aka you're using these thoughts, these restrictions as fuel to do physical, tangible things that take you further away from your desires, it's time for you to stop those things. Especially if you really desire this, that you cannot live another day not working towards this. Don't take yourself further away from your wishes, from your desires, okay? Okay. I think I have said a lot to you, Scorpios. And so I hope I got the message across. And I hope it made sense. So here are your oracle cards. Heart's Desires! Diyos ko, Lord! Heart's Desires! Dude! Come on! The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. What do I do? I don't have anything to say to you. Bye, Scorpios. The angels are supporting, guiding, and the universe has your back on this. Okay? So just tapos na. I have one more oracle card. Let's read it anyway. Double mission. Lightworker starseed. They're not separate. Lightworker starseed. Serve the world by being you. Serve the world by being you. These mental blockages, they're not your truth. They're not your truth. This is your truth. This is part of your truth. These are not. Okay? So tap into what is most you. What is most resonant with you. Do you really believe that you don't deserve it? Why did you even want it if you don't feel that you don't deserve it? If you feel that you don't deserve it. Okay. And then the life aspect that is needing your attention most this month is your spiritual health. So again, the angels are supporting you. How do you connect with the angels? If this isn't your truth, if the mental restrictions and blockages are not your truth, then what is? I think it's time for you to discover that this month. Okay, Scorpios, and with that, we're ending the reading here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this resonates and helps. And finally, we are with Cancers. Hello, Cancers, rising sun, moon, Venus. It's wonderful that you're the last sign and Cancer season is coming this June. I like that. Okay, let's get your tarot cards first and we'll see what's going on. So much. Dalawa, isa lang. Okay, it's your time, Cancers. We'll get both the cards. They both flip. Okay, so how do I make sure it fits? There we go. So Cancers, you have, first of all, the first card that came up is Charity. So this is an extra card that's in this deck exclusively. So Generosity. Then you have, I'm just gonna do it like this. With Two of Cups, Union. Ten of Cups, Joyfulness. So, and King of Swords, Structure. Okay. This is so interesting. What's going on for you for this month of June? So, okay, first of all, so these are the first two cards that came up, right? Charity, which is Generosity, and Two of Cups, Union. So I am getting here that June is a time that you're able to practice this generosity. June is a time for you to practice giving. And with the Two of Cups here, it's also a time for you to practice receiving. So there's this there's the flow, the balance of give and take. And this month is a wonderful time for you to be able to practice it in a way that feels healthy and good for you. It's so interesting that this is coming up, and I just received a clearing about tithing and and I think even generosity, or yeah, I received a clear on generosity. Yeah, just a couple of days ago. I watched the replay of it. It's so interesting. So there's this universal law of give and take, right? And maybe thus far, it hasn't been the most healthy experience for you to give, especially to give, because of this charity card, this generosity card. And I get it with all of the religious programming that comes with it, or just all the shame and all the guilt trips surrounding generosity and charity and things like that. But this month, it's really there's gonna be a lot of opportunities for you. or like one of the biggest opportunities that you're gonna get for this month is to be able to practice generosity and practice even receiving in a healthy way. And with the King of Swords here, with structure, I see this as a card wherein you're able to bring in this structure, the type of parameters, the type of rules that you would want to set up for yourself in order to bring in this practice of charity, of tithing, of being like of generosity, of giving and receiving, for you to be able to practice that in a way that really feels good for you and is in alignment with you, with your internal structure, with your internal happiness. The Ten of Cups is the joyfulness. It's also like huge, like emotional fulfillment. So you're able to give, you're able to practice this generosity, and you're also able to practice gratitude, that giving and receiving, in a way that feels emotionally fulfilling, in a way that it doesn't feel like you're how do I say this? It doesn't feel like you're shitting on yourself. You don't feel guilty about it. You don't feel like you have to give, because giving from that space doesn't really feel good. Giving in itself is a good thing, but when you give because you feel like you're forced to, or when you give because you feel like it feels like you have a gun to you, someone has a gun to your head, and it's like, if you don't give, it's not a very healthy way of doing it. If you just feel forced to give, it's not really good. And it's also kind of blocking you from also receiving in a way that feels good, because that's like, it's the flow that we really that we really want for ourselves, right? So this month, treat it as more of an open playground for you to be able to give and to receive in ways that are healthy, in ways that feel good, in ways that are good for you, basically. Okay, so it's really good. And also with your Two of Cups and the King of Swords, I do feel that this King of Swords person, if we're talking about the person here as well, that this King of Swords can be the other side of this Two of Cups. So one side is you and the other is this King of Swords figure that can help you really see that, okay, you want to give. Okay, does it feel good? Are you giving an amount that feels good for you? Are you giving in like a mindset that feels good for you? Are you feeling forced? Or are you feeling like you have to give this amount, or you have to give it today and not tomorrow? Because if you're not feeling good about any part of the giving, then you might as well just hold it off until you feel good about it. So, and any other thing that may resonate with you more on a personal level, I do see this King of Swords figure. For some of you, it can be a figure. For some of you, it can be just specific circumstances. But I do see here with the Two of Cups that there is this certain person or this certain group that can help you be able to give and receive in a way that feels good, that feels happy, that feels emotionally fulfilling. And that can be your blueprint from here on out on how you want the circumstances to be behind you giving, donating, tithing, and to you receiving. What is your attitude? And it's not like naman the circumstances that come with receiving, that you're only gonna receive under these circumstances, but it's more of your attitude when it comes to receiving. What is your attitude when it comes to receiving? Do you acknowledge it? Are you grateful for it? Or do you ignore it? Are you, you like, you receive and like, oh, thank you, but then deep inside you're like, I wish I could have gotten more. Why only this amount? Or maybe you feel like you don't deserve it, right? There's a lot of things energetically that can play into the energy of giving and receiving not being very healthy for you overall. And this month is a good way for you to be able to see that and to be able to create this structure, to create this blueprint for you moving forward with giving and then with receiving. Okay, so here are your oracle cards. We have family. So this King of Swords figure can be your family, or this other side of the Two of Cups can be your family. Loving your friends and family is essential to your life purpose. So there, it can't be your family or your friends. And then we have We the Hathors. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Ooh, so interesting. Deep love. I'm really getting that. This deep, profound love. And this giving and receiving is, they are also part of universal law. So it comes naturally for us as part of this vast and infinite universe to give and to receive. And it's just the energetics that we would want to charge our giving and our receiving with that really would make the difference with how we live our lives. Okay. And the life aspect that would want your focus this month is romance. Ooh. And yes, it can be romantic relationships, but it can also be like with just how you romance yourself. So maybe this Two of Cups, with this Two of Cups, the other side is also you. Giving to yourself and also receiving what you give yourself. That's also a good way of doing it. Yeah. So maybe you want to take yourself out on a date and really invest in yourself. Giving to yourself in a way that feels really good, and then receiving it and being really aware and present as you receive what you give yourself. So yeah, there. That's it for you, Cancers. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this resonates and I hope this helps. And this is a long video. But thank you so much for watching. Yay! Happy June! Bye-bye!